You're kidding me.
I mean, how good's that, passing my CID interview first time? No more locking up drunks, chasing shoplifters.
I like the odd undercover job when they come up.
Not fancy it full time?
They couldn't afford to lose me from uniform.
So how long you been on the job?
Oh, 30 years, give or take.
And you're still a sergeant? I'm going to be a DCI by the time I'm 40.
Good for you. But shall we concentrate on this assignment for now?
Come in. Here's your cup of tea. Oh, thank you very much. And the food bank box is full and the guy's going to come and pick it up later. Oh, we have such benevolent patients. I know. There's a jar in there of Thai green curry paste that's come from the fancy deli. Rob would love that for his tea. I'm joking. And we have had a complaint from the mother of an angry twihard. Al decided to educate a teenage patient on why Twilight is inferior to Buffy. She didn't take it well. Right. Well, I will have a quiet word with Dr. Heskey. Another thing to put on my to-do list.
It's a big list.
In addition, I have a very important visitor today. Can you not rearrange? No. No, it concerns a matter that was very important to Mr. Bellamy. So I must honor it.
What's she doing with that hanger? She'll do herself an injury.
No, wait a minute. I'll call an ambulance if we need one. But if you go out there now, we'll blow our cover.
I can't just sit and watch.
Wait a minute. I know her. She's a nurse.
Take this and get me my keys, will you?
Forget your keys. I think later.
With a bit of luck, this might play right into our hands.
I'm not due till Monday.
Yeah, it's not exact science. Trust me, I'm a nurse. You need to go to hospital.
Will you come with me?
Ambulance. Is there no one else to call?
My mum and dad are in Spain. They got a cheap deal. And my brother's doing a shop profit in Kidderminster.
Yeah, hello. I'm with a woman who's in labour and she's full term.
Trying to write a text to Emma, but everything I think of sounds like a platitude.
Oh, don't worry. She'd just be glad to know that people are thinking about her.
Yeah. Oh, I thought your speech was beautiful yesterday.
Oh, thank you. It's not something I wish I ever had to do.
No, of course. How about lunch later on me?
Oh, I'd love to. I've got calls to make and paperwork to sign off.
Okay.
Our reception is very busy. It was empty a minute ago.
You run a tight ship, Mrs. Tembe.
Well, Mr. Bellamy kept very high standards. I intend to do likewise.
And if there's anything I can do to assist.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Carter.
Hey. I've spoken to the midwife and the baby's the right way up, so fingers crossed everything's going to be fine. What are you doing?
Will you take one for my profile? Filter it up so I look fit.
You're about to give birth. I don't think anyone's going to judge you if your lip is a bit smudged.
Yeah, well, anything to get my mind off of this.
I've really got to get back to work now.
Oh. All right, well, I suppose I'll see you around.
Is the dad not around?
He did one.
I know a lot of blokes like that. Jack Lawton?
You know him.
Yeah, it was ages ago. Probably best not to go into detail.
You got with him, didn't you?
Awkward.
He's had a lot of girlfriends.
Can't believe he'd ditch you like this, though.
Wasn't ready, I suppose.
Did you manage to get hold of your brother?
Left him a message. And Jack. Heard nothing, but... I got 12 likes on that photo already.
You can't find a single person to sit with you when you give birth.
You should get off. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Look, I'll go and see where the midwife is, but then I've really got to go.
Oh, and I got to come in.
Hi, Aisha. Can we have a word?
Afternoon surgery doesn't start until 4.
Oh, no, I'm here to see Mrs. Tembe. I'm Ruma Hanif.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, you mentioned. Come in. Come in.
Thank you.
I'm just, Visitors here.
I love Thai green curry.
Oh, me too. Do you know, I feel guilty now because I've only put a bag of pasta and a couple of tins of peas in there. Welcome. I am Mrs. Tembe. I've been looking forward to meeting your sister, Hanif.
Oh, likewise, and please call me Ruma. It's good to put a face to the email.
Right, please. What has happened to your Christian generosity, Mrs. Hollins? What? Oh, no, I didn't.
So you have never met Leonie Houghton before today?
Until I saw her breaking into a flat with a coat hanger, no. What? She's not a crime lord or something? She's not, is she?
If I tell you something, you have to promise me that it won't go any further.
Okay.
Leonie is being observed as part of a police operation.
Seriously?
It's not her we want, it's her boyfriend.
Jack?
You know Jack?
Yeah, from ages ago. Why? What's he done?
He's being sought in connection with an armed robbery.
No way.
Been in hiding for about a month, but I've got a hunch that with Leonie having a baby, that he might come out of the woodwork.
This is crazy. I mean, he's a total flake and everything, but he's no criminal.
Has she said anything about him?
Just that she thinks he bottled being a dad and did a runner.
Yeah, well, maybe she knows more than she's letting on. Do you think you could do a bit of digging for us? Get some more out of her?
We really need to find this guy.
She's a young girl, alone, having a baby. She's terrified, and you're trying to use her as bait.
We're not using her as bait. She's here to have a baby, and we're using the opportunity. We don't want to stress her out any more than she already is.
Right, because jumping on a boyfriend while she's pregnant's really going to calm her down, isn't it?
We'll intercept him before she even knows he's here.
No, sorry, count me out.
That's okay. It's all right. You won't tell anyone else, will you?
No, I'm just not getting involved either. Are you okay?
Jack was supposed to be here, you know, to stroke my head and play my birthing playlist and make sure everything's okay. Ow!
I tell you what, I'll stay a bit longer, okay?
What about work?
Well, technically this kind of is work, just in a different setting.
I think it's coming.
Well,
Ow!
there's been a change of plan. No, I am not looking around the shops.
Ow!
Do you believe me? Okay, take a rest. I'll get me a Valerie, I'm going to call you back.
I can't do this. Ow! Ow!
I am sorry I missed you yesterday.
Oh, no need to apologise. I know it must have been a very difficult day for all of you.
Did you know Mr. Bellamy?
Our paths crossed.
Well, he was very keen for you to come in for a chat.
I believe you don't have a midwife here at the moment.
No, but local provisions generally serve us well.
Which might not be the case if yet more specialist care services have more funding cuts.
And that is why I'm pushing for a part-time midwife to be based at the mill.
Great. I think we're going to get on.
Looks like we got a touchdown.
Well, if he is going to show up, now would be a good time. I'll update security.
Rather not have any music in mind.
Well, you must want them to play something. Oh, well, I'll have the finger boys. I don't care. I'm not going to be there. I bet you got yours all worked out.
What? Funeral music.
Always look on the bright side of life, the Pythons.
Suit your sunny disposition.
See, they all say that Al is the weird one, but you're as bad as each other.
Oh, you are both here. Sister Hanif, this is Dr. Granger and Dr. Clay, the partners.
Please, call me Ruma. Hi, nice to meet you.
I would like to talk to you about Sister Hanif potentially being the new resident midwife. Part-time, of course.
Well, this is unexpected.
I just need a quick word with Dr. Heskey, and then perhaps you can meet me in my office.
Would it be all right to just have a quick look round while I'm here? I know nothing's been decided.
Oh, yes, yes, of course. Mrs. Hollins.
Oh, God. I'll give you the guided tour.
DC Norcroft, Leatherbridge CID.
Callum!
Mrs. Temby never does first names, ever. You will get used to
Well,
it.
that's good to know. It gave me flashbacks of being naughty in school. Miss Khalil, would you like to share the conversation with the rest of the class?
I just share that. I had, Miss Teal, the lesson isn't over until you hear the bell.
Oh, Miss Khalil, please refrain from electrocuting your fellow pupils.
I never had that
Oh, I
one.
used to get bored in physics.
Well, this is it.
Oh.
Oh, everything you need.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, it's a really nice practice, isn't it? Do you think they'll take me on, Karen?
Not for me to say.
Between you and me, I could really do with this. I've just been told I'm no longer needed at the Children's Centre after 20 years. And, well, I haven't got enough hours at St. Phil's.
What's that, more cutback?
Yeah, it's not easy.
Well, I'll keep everything crossed for you.
If you had nothing to hide, why did you run?
Because we're from the Churchill estate.
That's what you do. You see the police, you leg it because they'll arrest you no matter what.
That's not strictly true.
Why are you after Jack?
I'd rather not say at the moment, but if he shows up, we need to see him for his own good. Okay? Right, let's go.
Someone's getting ideas above her station.
Let's keep calm about this.
She's only been in the job 5 minutes. She's already planning to bring in a midwife. What else is she going to do without telling us?
Look, nothing is set in stone, but
You agree this is a bad idea?
I think that we just need to have a conversation about protocol. You know, Mrs. Tomei means well, but we may not have been clear about her remit.
Fine, well, we need to nip this in the bud before it gets started.
All right. Heads, tails.
Heads.
As if he's going to show now. Should have been straight on the phone to him.
We'll see. She says there's been no contact for a month.
You believe her?
Thanks for sorting the cover, Val. I didn't realise it'd take this long. I've got to go. Police are looking for you.
What are you doing here?
Bizarrely, looking after your girlfriend who's been in bits since you went AWOL. What's all this about an armed robbery?
It wasn't my fault.
So it's true?
I gave my mate a lift to the offie after football. I didn't know he had a sawn-off shotgun in his kit bag.
Is that what you're going to tell the jury?
I was listening to some music in the car. Next news, there's a shot, yeah, and he comes running out with a bag of money. It happened so quick, I just put my foot down.
Great, so you're a getaway driver.
I didn't want any of this. I've been living in my mate's loft for a month. I've got a dust allergy. It's horrible.
Well, if all that's true, why are you running?
Some poor shopkeeper almost lost a leg. I'm going down for this if they catch me.
You don't know that for sure.
Has she had the baby?
It's a boy.
Oh, yes, get him.
So what, you're just going to visit, are you? With undercover police all over the shop?
You could do me a favour. Could you get me in to see her, just for a minute? Distract the police or something?
No.
I just want to see my kid. I'm leaving town tomorrow. Please.
I'm sorry.
I don't care what it takes. I'm going to see my son.
It's a lovely scarf. Is that new?
Yeah, it is just a little gift to myself.
We all need to treat ourselves from time to time. So, Jimmy and I have been talking, and we just wanted to let you know how fantastic a job we think you're doing.
Well, that is very nice of you.
Especially given the difficult circumstances.
Daniel had something else that he wanted to bring up as well.
Yes, our antenatal care services.
Well, we've had a talk about it.
I'm glad to hear it.
And while we think it's a wonderful idea...
It's not going to happen.
I beg your pardon?
There are a number of reasons why we wouldn't bring a midwife in right now, any of which we would have told you if you'd spoken to us first.
Okay.
Thank you, Karen. Hello again. Though it's a great space, I really hope that we can get this to work for all of us.
I've just been informed that Jack Lawton is in the building, so I think we need to set up a cordon around the hospital. Now, he's here, so stay put. I'm going to the security room.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
We meet again. So this must be your usual stomping ground.
It certainly is. Wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. You here for something specific?
I am, yes.
I'm just going to have a cup of tea. Would you like to join me?
No, I'm waiting for Mrs. Tembe. I'm here on business.
On business?
Fingers crossed, introducing the Mill's new resident community midwife.
Oh, he's proper chilled. You're both doing so well.
I'm actually freaking out.
This stuff with Jack will blow over.
Not that. I'm a mum. I'm only 19. I've still got a 1D poster in my bedroom. What if I can't do it? He is so little and floppy.
My mum was absolutely useless and I turned out all right. You're gonna be great. I'm just gonna nip out for a sec, okay?
It's just me and you now. I'm gonna do the best I can. I promise.
All right, little man.
You moron! Shh. I hate you! You walked out and left me.
Calm down, babe.
I almost had him on my doorstep, and then I find out the police are after you. What, have you robbed a bank or something?
No, it's not that bad. It was an off licence.
What?
It was this lad I was with. Things went wrong.
I needed you. You said you'd be there.
I'm sorry. You don't hate me, really.
I can't do this without you.
Hey, what are you going to call him?
I only thought of the girls' names. You were supposed to come up with the boys.
How about Trevor? Trevor Francis Lawton.
Are you joking?
What?
Your practice manager okayed it, so there's no reason why the proposal should...
Interim practice manager. Don't get carried away because it's a non-starter.
Enlighten me, please.
Midwives are very useful during the process of childbirth.
Then what's your problem?
Because as GPs, we provide antenatal care.
Yeah, so why not make it better?
Oh, so we provide everything. Physios, gastroenterologists.
You're being facetious now.
We can't have people giving conflicting advice about things like painkillers or home births.
And like I said to you before, there is nothing wrong with having your baby at home if that is what you want.
If things go wrong, you need the correct facility.
Why let a hospital suck the joy out of the most natural, wonderful experience a woman can have?
It's a serious procedure with the potential for grave consequences.
Yeah, well, most of the problems I've seen are due to doctors being too quick to intervene.
or the absence of a doctor at a critical time.
Away from a sterile environment, in the comfort of her own home, a woman can truly experience the joys of childbirth. For some, it's awe-inspiring, sometimes even orgasmic.
Oh, that is absurd. Mrs. Tembe, your plans for antenatal care have taken me somewhat by surprise.
Well, it is in the early stage.
Good. Then it won't be too difficult to withdraw them.
Dr. Carter, with all due respect...
This is not the time for something new or pursuing your own agenda.
I am simply following instructions left by Mr. Bellamy.
Brilliant. Another arrogant, dogmatic male doctor who doesn't like a woman stepping on his toes.
And there speaks a chippy feminist with a persecution complex.
I'm gonna buy you a Blues season ticket. We might be back in the Premier League by then.
You suit being a dad.
He does.
He's got one of those.
Come on, Jack. Give the baby to Leonie now.
In a minute, yeah?
It's time to give yourself up.
I know this lad who went to prison, came out with his jaw wired shut, and he's well harder than me.
That doesn't happen to everyone. That copper out there, I know him. He's a good bloke. He'll listen to you.
I am worried about the needs of the surgery.
If you would just let me present my
This is not going to happen.
At least let her finish.
Specialist centres in the community are facing significant funding cuts.
As are GPs.
It's not your money. You are not even a partner. Why do you care
Okay,
so
you two,
much?
I'd like your take on this.
Okay, son. It's time to hand the baby over.
There's no way out, mate. Give it up.
But I haven't done anything wrong. I didn't know he had a gun.
Oh, we'll just let you go then, eh? Our mistake.
Back off.
Please, Jack.
If you're telling the truth, we will help you.
As if you just want to lock someone up.
No, we want the guy who did the shooting. You come peacefully and we'll figure something out.
I just want my baby.
Let Aisha come to the exit with me. I'll give him over to her.
And then what? Go back on the run?
What else can I do?
You've got a son to think about now. And Leonie. You'll be running for the rest of your life. You might never see him again.
But I'm innocent. And I wouldn't last 10 minutes in prison.
Jack, I didn't have a dad in my life and I hated it. He was never there to sit me on his knee, to make me feel safe when it was thundering and lightning, to help me fix my bike.
You've had your chance.
Get away.
You don't want this for your son. You need to do the right thing. Give yourself in now and tell them what really happened, and you might not go down for as long. Then, when it's all over, you can be the dad that your son deserves. The dad you want to be.
Well done, son. Jack Lawton, I'm arresting you on suspicion of armed robbery. You do not have to say anything that may harm your defence if you don't mention when questioned, something you later rely on in court.
It's just on reception.
Thank you.
I am sorry the meeting ended on a sour note. I will have another word with the partners. This is not over yet.
Thank you, but I won't hold my breath.
We should use you as a hostage negotiator.
Sorry for having a go before.
That's all right. I was just glad that you were here. You could learn a lot from her.
I'll see you in the car.
Thanks for that. I really needed it after the last few weeks.
Dr. Carter.
Mrs. Tembe, I owe you an apology. I know you only want what's best for the mill, and I'm sorry that I accused you of pursuing your own agenda.
Does this mean that you have changed your opinion?
I'm afraid not.
Well, that is a shame. Because I do intend to pursue this.
Yes, it is a shame, because I can't work with that woman. I'll leave that with you, shall I?
Al.
Who is this Al? Now give me your sweets or I'll eat your soul.
He broke into our house.
He's romantic.
He's a stalker.
Actually, isolation is associated with denial. Are you feeling isolated, Emma?
Tonight's EastEnders is later than usual.